Welcome, everyone, to Broken Sky Revelations, a roleplay repeat production using the 7th edition rule set of Call of Cthulhu by Chaosium. My name is Ethan, and tonight I will be your Keeper of Arcane Lore! And Cthulhu himself has sent us signs, plural. Here are our players. We've got
Greg playing Father Gabriel.
We have
Ryan playing. Who am I playing? Oh, Chesterfield Montgomery von Bjorn III.
Indeed, we have
Daryl playing Blue.
That was the longest introduction I've ever had. Dom is Angus MacLeod
of Garcia's.
correct investigator.
So, last session we ended with a bit of a reveal. We started with, of course, poor blind Steve turning into a fish man and getting executed, just for being there. You know, he was just hanging out, and Angus shot him through the eyes.
Shit happens.
In doing so, however, Angus has run out of bullets, which is going to be fun. What else? Oh yeah, right. We had that waiting room full of creepy people. We had the
Drooly Facers.
Yeah.
the Drooly Facers. That's their trademark. We've got the space dilated office. Got the big book of steady creep towards insanity, and then of course we go down the steps down to the archive where we have been trying to get pretty much this entire scenario. And upon reaching the bottom, Blue, of course, brave Sir Blue in his knight's getup, goes down first, chainmail rattling and all, and he sees a scene. There is this archive room. It's got bookcases, or it's got cases full of different artifacts and pieces of art ready for cataloging and restoration. It's got another section of workstations and desks for museum employees to do said restoration. And of course, as every museum has in its basement, it has a tree covered in corpses. We see the statue creature, whatever it is, Omasu, Amusa, standing before it. It sees Blue and then it disappears. And so we're going to immediately drop back in C2 here. The archive basement here. It is made of marble all along the floors. The walls are also marble all the way up, white and shining and gleaming and reflecting this horrendous thing, this tree of tentacles that is growing up out of the ground, splitting the stone. Blue, what do you do?
Oh, yeah. So I see a tree with a body on it.
Not just one. A
Multiple
dozen.
bodies.
Bakers or normal?
No, don't be ridiculous. This is a standard dozen.
Okay. So just one. All right.
You can smell what the tree is cooking.
Yeah. So a little bit of flesh tone there. So I'm gonna look around the room and see if I see anything else.
No. So as you look around, right? So there's this there's the tree. There's the workstations. There's the shelves full of artifacts. Oh, right. And on the far side of the room, there's a big set of double doors that leads into another section from which emanate this chorus of chanting.
Oh yeah. That's not good.
Yeah, and at the moment maybe you're just too far away to hear much of what they're saying, other than they're waiting for instruction.
Okay. So the tree.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. I think, and I don't have anything to burn it. I need to burn it.
So this is actually great. So of course you succeeded your sanity roll last time, but you did lose sanity. So you have a moment of this sort of loss of control, and you're thinking, I need to burn it. So what would you do in a semi-crazed state when you're thinking, I need to burn it? What do you do?
Look for something that may light a fire.
Right. So you look around, and the rest of you would see that Blue at this point is acting a little frantic. He sees something down there, and he's looking around, and you say,
I need to burn this tree.
Tree?
What the shit? We're in a basement. What tree?
Come down. Take a look.
I'll go down.
So Chesterfield, you walk down the steps. In fact, you were probably not too far behind Blue, right? Walking down these marble steps, there's this trail of slime and blood left behind by when the creature dragged that body down.
Don't get your loafers
And you
wet.
don't
I just bought these.
quite slip in it. And you reach the bottom of the steps. Blue is frantically looking around for something to burn. You don't see anything. You know that this drool does not burn well. You reach the bottom of the steps. You look inside and you see this tree, again, twisting woody branches, or are they tentacles? As they unfurl, they reveal this maw of teeth in the center. Bodies hanging from the branches pierce through the throat and the stomach and the groin, all of them just sort of shivering and pulsing in time with this creature wrapping itself up into that tree shape and then unfurling to greet the world with a smile. Give me a sanity roll, please.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Nice knowing you guys.
That's a 2.
Oh yeah, you gotta make your sanity.
Well, Father, they think there's trees down there. Maybe we should just go home. Call it a day.
So for succeeding the roll, wait! What did you rolled a 2?
Yeah.
You've ruined my fun. Never mind.
That is extreme, sir.
Yeah, with an extreme success, you do take minimum sanity damage, so only 1 point. But you've ruined my fun.
Nice try.
What is your involuntary response?
Yeah, he's right. We got to burn this thing.
All right, so the two of you are now looking around. Nothing immediately at the bottom of the steps is flammable. There's a kitchen up by the ballroom, but you got to cross all the way through. There was that enormous library-esque study that was like way larger on the inside than the outside. It's got to be full of books.
I would ask, do you,
Run.
do you happen to smoke? Perhaps?
No.
It's the 30s. Everybody smokes, right?
But
What do you, I'd have a lighter.
Okay, sure. You've got a flask.
And the light.
alcohol.
Ooh, I have the lighter.
You do know he smokes. He's got a pipe.
Angus, get down here. We need your lighter.
Oh, whatever.
And a cloth. Need a Molotov.
I got to make sure I kick some of this onto the back of Chester.
Handkerchief?
Handkerchief.
Yeah.
Very
There
nice
you go.
one.
Of course it is.
Dip it
course
in
it
there,
is.
getting
All right, so you
ready.
start shoving it in this flask.
I look horrified as he's doing it.
All right.
Oh, poor
I will
Chester.
voluntarily take a sanity roll for him stuffing that in there.
Poor Chesterfield's fancy handkerchief. I come down the stairs and
And of course, you look through the doorway.
well, I mean, I'm gonna go through it, so I'm gonna see whatever there.
All right, give me a sanity roll as you see this tree creature.
1. Just kidding.
That was nice. I'm not the blind one here.
Let's see how. That is a 56.
Sounds like probably a success.
Yes,
Yes,
you have
it
an
is. It is successful.
Yes. Extremely successful.
Still losing.
Not extremely, just successful.
But I'm still gonna lose something here.
Curse you. 1 point of sanity damage.
Oh, look at that!
He was so happy when he rolled a 6 for me because I noticed that he rolled.
It was a 5.
Wow.
So
Just as bad.
you see the tree, you see them constructing a Molotov, and you're like, oh yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's burn this motherfucker down. Screw it. Let's do it. Father, I don't care anymore. I'm tired of losing my damn mind.
All I heard was father, and so it sounded
I see.
rather hectic.
I see.
So I come down the steps with my spear in one hand and my holy water and holy oil in the other, ready to combat whatever's down there.
And of course, you would see what's down there that you're trying to combat. Give me a sanity roll.
Yay.
And this is the fun one. Because I know,
Yeah,
Ethan knows
right.
that Father Gabriel is 1 point away from indefinite insanity.
26 out of 65.
Which is, of course,
1 point.
a success.
Yes.
Yeah.
But of course,
But-
the minimum
That's a
is
hard
going to
success,
be...
isn't it?
Yes, but that's not
Doesn't
going to
matter.
say.
At least one.
So 5 points of sanity damage
No.
for succeeding. Now, normally, if you take 5 points of sanity in a single blow, you would then make an intelligence check that you want to fail to prevent yourself from suffering a bout of madness. Unfortunately for Father Gabriel, he has now reached losing 1/5 of his starting sanity in a single day, which means he is now indefinitely insane, which we are going to start with a bout of madness. Okay. Father Gabriel, You reach the bottom of the steps. You see these 3 chuckleheads making a Molotov cocktail. And you're like, wait a minute, regular cocktails are already illegal. How much more so the Molotov? And that is what causes your bout of madness. No, you look through this archway here, and you see this tree
Okay.
adorned with
Ornaments.
Oh, this is good. So in fact, this is a Christmas tree. It is adorned with these ornaments. They're enormous sparkling globes of red and green and silver and gold. This is something that belongs at the Rockefellers' a yearly Christmas ball.
Never been there. They went to St. Ignatius.
Well, but you've heard from the fancy priests over at St. Ignatius how it's supposed to look.
Yeah.
And of course, it's not fitting for a priest, but you would have wanted to see it, right? Maybe a little bit envious, just a little bit. And so
Birth of our Lord, come on.
you see this enormous tree, pine needles splaying in every direction, enormous long pine needles, adorned with all of these ornaments. And beneath it, of course, are gifts. And they're yours, obviously. Just around the bottom of the tree, these enormous gifts, probably almost the size of a person, but you know they're yours. And they're meant for you. But they're going to go bad if you don't get them soon.
Oh. Wait, but
What do you say out loud? That's what I need to know right now.
wait, man, it's a Christmas miracle.
The hell?
What the shit are you talking about?
I've heard that I'm starting to like kind of inch towards it.
He's off his rocker.
I've heard that Santa brings gifts, and that's what all the parents tell their children. But
Santa's not real, you twat.
But mine are gone. Santa's real. As I
Santa's
started
what?
walking.
And he's waiting for you by the tree.
I grab him.
Oh, Jesus.
I grab him by the collar.
So he starts running, and you start running to grab him. And he reaches over, Chester. Ho, ho. Right. So you start running. You're going to try.
I'm gonna try and stop it.
Oh, okay.
Wonderful.
All right.
Okay. So what's your movement?
Old. Hold on. What's that?
I believe it's under scurry.
For those of you in the audience, old is a number.
Old is a number. Where the hell is my speed?
Bottom right.
Bottom right. Okay, move is 6.
6. What is Angus's move?
I believe it's 7, but I can't.
Bottom right.
Oh, that's a
7.
7. So you're running down. You have successfully, Blue, made a Molotov. Blue made a Molotov cocktail.
I need this later.
And Angus has started running after Father Gabriel.
Later.
And we know that Chesterfield doesn't have one, as has been discussed. What does Blue do?
Well, I get closer to No, I just wait.
Would I not have handed him the lighter when I came down the stairs and I rolled to see if I was crazy?
See, that's
That's the
a
thing.
good thought, but you were rolling to see if you were crazy at the
Well,
moment.
that's fair.
Yeah.
All right.
But Chesterfield, what are we doing? You see, he's going. Father Gabriel is walking, sort of steadily but not slowly, into the room. You see that Angus is
I
chasing.
was
him
going to look
around.
at Bloom to say, they've all lost their minds.
Yeah, we changed the light. So,
I'm fine. It's him.
Angus, I need you later. I just say.
All right. So at this point,
No, Angus, wait.
we're gonna see. You're just walking, right? Or are you running to receive your gifts? It's up to you.
I was imagining you were doing the little scurry thing
The
again
old
that you
Saint
did
Nick
earlier.
is down there waiting for you.
I haven't. Don't call me that. I haven't seen Jolly Saint Nick since I was, 3.
And in fact, you did.
I call bullshit.
In fact,
Santa Claus was invented by Coca-Cola.
you did see Saint Nick when you were 3. I'd like you. Can I borrow your character sheet, please?
Sure.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I saw Santa. Oh,
What did you need?
right.
Boy, I'm glad that Ethan's, our. It's a lot of fun with a.
Santa was not real. Coca-Cola. Sorry, children at home. You shouldn't be watching this shit anyways. I swear a lot.
Yes, I know. Coca-Cola
We're running a
sales
lot
were down
down your
at
street, by
Christmas.
the way.
Yeah, I see that.
It's because it wasn't refreshing to drink Coca-Cola in the middle of the winter.
My chunky butt.
In the 30s, man, the Coca-Cola.
Listen, Coca-Cola was cocaine, so
It was, I believe, a pharmaceutical at some point.
Yes, in the very beginning.
I mean, I imagine if you're probably imbibing Coca-Cola.
No wonder it was better than Pepsi.
When did Pepsi-Cola come around?
I think it came around much later than that.
I was in your
believe so.
encounters with strange entities there.
Okay.
oh boy.
Do I get to look at it now?
If you want.
There's too much silence here.
All right. So you start walking. You run up to him and you quickly catch up. He's slow. I think you're already injured. You're leaning on this spear,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
And you're faster than him anyway. So you're just gonna try and like grab him and keep him from moving, or what?
Oh, I'm just gonna grab him and slap the shit out of him, try to wake him up a little bit. Obviously, he's lost his damn mind. I see that there's no presence anywhere.
I think that Father Gabriel has reverted back to his like childhood state,
Wonderful.
and it's just Santa. I still have it, Santa. I still have it. Reach into my right pocket. What do I find?
So you reach into your right pocket and you pull out, and
A
it's
gun.
and you reach into your right pocket,
Yeah.
and you pull out it's a little toy soldier. It looks like to you, like a nutcracker type of.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Sure.
He reaches into his right pocket and he pulls out a statue. It's very familiar to you, except it's about 6 inches tall. It's hunched over. It's this black obsidian-like stone. It's got that large set of mandibles at the front, and it's just hunched over like a gorilla.
How'd you get that? I still slap the shit out of him. You can try and bludgeon me with it, but I'm gonna grab him and smack the ever-living shit out of him.
Okay.
Wake up, father. So don't have time for your crazy.
Give me a psychoanalysis roll.
Oh, shit, all right.
I imagine it's not very fine.
Well, believe it or not,
Not psychology, psychoanalysis.
what do I have?
Psychoanalysis?
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh, you've got his .01, sir.
Okay, well, that's a 10, so that's definitely not going to be a successful thing.
Would
So
you like to push the roll, perhaps?
I'm not going to push the roll for round one.
Would you like to spend luck?
Well, how much luck do I have? You know what? Screw it. It's the father. He's my friend. I'll spend the 9 luck.
All right. So, Angus reaches you. Right. You've pulled out this gift, and it's wonderful. You know, it clacks its bottom jaw there, as a nutcracker does, and he just rolls you around and just wham, right. But how old are you at this point?
I'm 3.
You're 3. He just hit you.
Father Christmas. That's what.
You don't get to stop me from seeing Santa. I hit him with the statue.
Oh no! So give me a fighting brawl roll.
This is going to be great. I'm going to kill the father. I'm going to hell.
31 out of 25 on brawl.
That's not a 31.
Oh, that was a 13 out of 25 on brawl. And in my state, I would like. I'll leave it at that.
Okay. So you're 3 years old, so you're not very strong, of course.
Right.
And so it's just a little, right into your chest, just like that. And it doesn't hurt at all, but it does hit you and then fall out of Father Gabriel's hand onto the ground. At this point, Father Gabriel, you've lost your present, but that's okay, because you remember, wait a minute, you were never visited by Santa. Wait a minute, what's going on here? You look over, you see this horrendous tree. That slap really did knock some sense into you, but perhaps a little too late. As the statue hits the ground, it shatters. And this blue mist starts billowing up out of it. And,
Great.
approximately halfway down the room from you, a good 20 feet or so, 20, 30 feet, it forms up into a picture into this enormous creature. It's hunched over. It's got the bristly chitin. It's got its clacking jaws. but there's something different about it from when you last saw this creature. It doesn't have any of the scars that you've left it with. The stab through the eye. Still got both of its mandibles. It's not missing any chitin plates. It looks brand new, or perhaps it is a different creature that appears. And at this point, we are going to enter initiative. What is your dexterity?
Oh, man.
55.
55. Chesterfield,
65.
65. Blue,
55.
55.
We know I'm first.
What's yours?
It's like 75.
Okay, yeah.
70.
Well, the question was, are you before the creature?
Well, that's fair. That's
70.
70? Okay. Yeah, you're all right. So, Angus, it hits the ground. This blue smoke billows up about 20, 30 feet closer to the tree. And it forms up into this creature, and it looks at you. And it looks between you and the father, and it just sort of clacks a little bit. First, before we go, it is going to be your turn. Please give me a power roll. And actually, Father Gabriel as well.
That's 14.
98 out of 80.
Okay. So fail, success. So it clacks its mandibles, and
Could I push that roll?
not in this case, no.
Okay.
Because it's not something you are choosing to do.
Gotcha.
Father Gabriel, you just hear, right? However, Angus, you've encountered this creature on several occasions, and you are wise to the state of this realm. You know that you are wandering through some type of dream, and this understanding kind of blends together, and you realize that the creature is speaking. And it says, "So kind of you to bring yourself here, making my job easy." It lunges for you. "I think you will feed the... Well... And there's your go.
Gesundheit. Oh, it's my turn? Oh, okay.
Thank you.
How far away am I from this thing now?
20, 30 feet.
All right. Well,
And it's like loping forward, its hands dragging on the ground, big, long, foot-long claws, sort of scraping the marble.
I have my blackjack in hand, and I go to reach for my gun, and I remember, shit, I don't have any bullets. If I only had bullets. And I kind of reholster, and I go after it with the blackjack.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cruise the distance.
All right. So you run forward.
And I'm angry. This thing, one of these things took Trixie, and I'm very upset about it still.
Yeah, actually, is she on the tree over? No, couldn't be. You son of a bitch.
Is she on the damn tree or not?
You'd have to get closer to see.
Don't have time for this. That is a 27.
Is of course going to fight back. All right, the creature loping towards you. You get a 27.
That is out of my brawl is like 60, I think. I don't have my glasses today. Sorry, guys, I don't have my glasses.
Here, I have mine.
Brawl.
Brawl.
So there somewhere.
All right, it's down here. Anyway.
Oh, I brawl. No, not down here. Up here. It's look at the stat. It's under B, right?
Fighting brawl.
No,
it's under
fighting. Oh, fighting.
Okay, 70. Yeah, he's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a hard
That's
success.
a hard success.
And it, of course, actually has failed its roll. So it's loping towards you, the claws scraping the ground, and you, maybe it swipes over your head, and you lunge up and try and clock it right in the mandible.
Oh, yeah.
All right, give me some damage.
Again,
The-
glasses.
the-
I'm sorry, everyone.
Long talk.
What's my
You get to-
damage for that?
So that's a D10. Well, blackjack is D8 plus
Damage bonus, bottom
damage
right.
bonus D4.
D8 plus a D4. Okay.
D8 plus a D4. All right.
All right.
That's a D4. There's a D8. Is it a D4? It's just a.
Yeah, D8 plus and a D4.
All right. That is a
That is a 4.
4.
And that is a 4.
All right. There's
All right.
8 points of damage.
Very good. Yeah, so you clock it a good one, and you hear you as you strike the mandible, right? A piece of the chitin just sort of chips off, and you can tell it was a good hit, but it's a tough target. All right, and so now it's looming over you, and it is of course its turn. So it reaches forward and tries to swipe at you with
All
one
right.
of these enormous claws. Okay,
Yes.
so are you going to fight back or dodge?
At this point, I'm going to dodge.
Okay, so you're going to win the tie.
Oh my god.
Oh no, we're gonna have a Tommy incident.
No, you rolled a 1.
So
Yeah.
that's not good.
What'd you roll?
Well, I didn't roll a 1.
How much luck you got?
Not enough.
I don't have that. I mean,
Oh, not that much.
I don't have that much.
So the claw is an impaling weapon.
Tommy's waiting for you.
It's all right.
So the claw is an impaling weapon, which means it's going
Already
to do
damaged.
max weapon damage plus its damage bonus plus a roll of the weapon. Now, fortunately, the weapon itself isn't too bad.
already been hurt.
No, the father healed me.
Oh, that's right.
Didn't matter.
I probably did anyway.
Yeah,
So that's 18 points of damage. Were you wearing any of that armor from the, or did you give it to?
I don't. Honestly, I don't
I'm
remember.
really idiot.
All right. At this moment,
Full hamburger.
with a swipe, I need you to give me a Constitution roll.
The Constitution.
60.
No.
That is a 3.
A 3, excellent. So the claw comes swiping in, right?
Yeah.
Now it's definitely a major wound. I'm going to assume it puts you to 0 because.
Oh, 100%.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a major wound. You are now bleeding out. However, you are not dead yet.
All right.
The claw swipes in. You clocked it good on the jaw. It swipes and takes a chunk of your stomach out with it. And it's as it sinks in, you have a flashback right before darkness hits you to that cloud of darkness that consumed you. This cold hand that pierced right into your chest, right into your belly, and it kind of overlaps in your mind. You fall to the ground, this blood spurting out and just sort of like sparkling into the air and flowing up to the ceiling where it begins to form something, and then you fall unconscious.
All right.
Okay. Next we go to
Sorry.
who was at 65? Me. All right. Give us a go. What does Chesterfield do? You would see this. You see the creature disembowel Angus.
Well,
I should have taken some of the yarn from the.
don't worry. I'll
House.
stick your stomach back in.
I was just gonna throw it out for visual effects. Your VFX, just throw your red yarn out to like my intro.
Well, I'm going to pull the sword out, and I'm going to come at this thing and strike it.
Chesterfield has no fear. He charges. For Angus! And of
wouldn't
course
say
it's going to
that.
fight back.
No, I do not say that.
No.
Yeah.
How did we do?
Well, I have a 70 and rolled a 46, sir.
All right. Which is a normal success. Fortunately for you, it also only got a normal success. And it was fighting back, so you win the tie. Give me some damage as you strike into its chitinous hide.
Got you for someone? That's on the floor.
We got a red one right there next to your coffee.
I do.
Oh damn it! I was gonna throw it at him.
So 4 penalties.
So your sword lances out, and it glides along one of the chitinous plates, failing to penetrate. But you don't get disemboweled.
Yay.
There we go. All right, so next we go to you had
55.
55. You have
55.
okay. So who wants to go first?
I'll go because it's gonna be an axe.
All right.
From under your head.
Yeah. My
So-
axe is my axe.
You come charging down with the axe.
Yeah. So it's standing over him with his guts all ripped out, right?
Yeah,
So
it's
I'm not really.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not really happy about this,
All
right?
right.
So I decide to. I guess I need kind of. Am I in front of it or behind it? To the side of it? How am I?
So it's standing in the center of the room. You or I guess a little closer to the steps. You're at the foot of the steps, right? So it's
Right.
directly in front of you. It's between you and the tree.
Is it facing the tree or facing me?
It is facing towards you because that's where Chesterfield
Okay.
charged it.
And it's pretty much down over. How tall? How high is it in the air?
So if it was standing,
no, right now it's over him.
yeah.
twice.
So it's probably I'm going to say its head is probably about 6 foot off the ground because it's
Oh.
12 feet tall. It's hunched over.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to take my axe with a running swing, and I'm going to leap up in the air and give it the old hatwa.
All right. So you run up. Right. Give it a roll. So you're going to give me a axe roll, fighting axe, and it's going to fight back. However, because it has already fought back, it has a penalty die.
So that's a 6 out of 56.
Oh,
That
extreme.
is pretty good. That is extreme, and an axe is an impaling weapon. So you're going to do max weapon damage
Nice.
plus your damage bonus plus a roll of your weapon damage.
Oh, shit.
Good job,
Okay,
sir.
so it's a 2. And did you say I need another roll?
Yeah.
What are you guys say? Okay, so 9, 10, 11.
And then max weapon damage on top of it.
No, that was with it. Oh,
So what's the weapon damage?
weapon damage is 6 plus my D plus my.
So 1d6 plus your DB.
So it's 10.
So it's a 1d6 plus 1d4 plus
Right.
6.
Oh, plus 6. Okay. Well, then 13.
13 points, yeah. So you come in and you land a vicious blow, tearing into the underside of its jaw, and you rip off one of its mandibles, and it starts oozing out this iridescent blood that quickly fades into like it's just sort of a thick, viscous black ooze, and you once more have this familiar scent of like rotting clay and foul earth and something else that is not of this world, but it's right, and it's looming over you.
That sounds amazing.
Father Gabriel.
Because
What
you
was
don't
the
need to do any sound
second
effects.
roll? You
No. You got
Oh,
an
okay.
extra
I
roll
thought
of
I was
damage.
making okay.
Yeah.
So, stabby.
Yeah.
Hacky.
Yeah.
Bleedy.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are accurate.
Yes.
For 1 second. 'Tis only a flesh wound, Father.
Yes. Okay.
That's a lot of flesh.
That's the Black Angus. All right.
As a side of beef.
Well, yeah, this is not going to happen on my watch. I am going to harness the power of God.
How much anime you got?
Go points.
Okay.
Okay.
You're going to harness the power of God
Yes.
to do what?
I am going to attempt to heal Angus.
Okay, so you're going to run over to Angus, crouch over him, and stab him with your no. You crouch. Well, actually, no, you're right there.
Break my toy.
Of course, you're right next to him
Yes.
Yeah.
because he was grabbing you. So you lean down.
Well, no, I've actually run away because you said I had to run towards the.
Oh yeah, you're a little bit distance
With my
away.
speed, I can still make it up there.
So you get up to him and you throw your spear to the side, of course. So you can give
No, I drop it down on the ground next to him.
Okay, all right.
Right.
Nice try.
You don't need
My
that.
holy water and my holy oil, focusing on the streams of them coalescing over the wound. And now
The holy cocktail.
Holy Trinity, that makes sense. Now I am making the attempt at forcing
Now you've done this
divinity.
before,
I have.
and so as you pour these fluids onto him, like a power roll.
I don't like the way you said fluids. That was really
Fluids?
gross.
You're unconscious.
Disgusting.
Take my fluids.
This is Angus.
This used to be like a rated PG show. You're making it worse.
23 out of 80.
Okay.
So that is a hard success.
a hard success.
I
Okay.
am-
Stop.
You get a hard success with this fluid.
Stop.
So
You sons of bitches.
Take my fluid.
Oh my goodness.
all right. I would like you to roll me a D6 if you have one.
Maybe already 6. Thanks, sir.
It's 1800s.
4.
4. All right. So you lean over Angus. There's this blood gouting out from his stomach.
Oh,
You
yeah.
put your you start pouring these fluids into him, and as you do, this blood that is gouting up out of his wound, it starts pouring into the vials, these vessels of your holy blessing here, and it goes up and it replaces the streams coming down, and there's just sort of this interchange, this loop in between them.
Wow.
Right.
Where it flows up and down and through, and you can see that the wound on his stomach is closing. And as you do this, however, you look into that wound and you see creation. You look into that wound and you see, what is that? There is the red and the flesh, the light and the dark, and they're separating, right? And over there is that wonderful Christmas tree glowing with lights like the sun, and there's a star on top, and there's these little orbs which are moons, which is the moon, and all these different celestial bodies. And you see this is an insect of some description. Of course, you all are people, and all these different parts of creation are coming before you, and you realize that you have, through your own efforts, become a part of creation. So you're going to lose 3 points of sanity, and you're going to, as you do this, of course, there's something pouring out of you, right? You're going to lose 4 points of magic.
You are a priest.
And I need you to roll a somewhat important power roll for me.
Good luck. One.
Nice, maybe.
All right, so first off, give me a luck
Good
roll,
job,
please.
Father.
Good job. The Luxo scuff, love that.
54 out of 21.
No, 45, ain't it?
45, excuse me. Out of
So
51.
we do have the table rule. When you roll a 1, you get some luck. You get 2 points of luck.
Yay.
All right. So as you're pouring this out, you feel a prick on the palms of each of your
No, I
hands.
was pouring fluid in.
Okay.
For fuck's sakes.
And you feel something starting to protrude from your palms.
Okay.
And as you look down, there's this little, not so little, black lid that's starting to pour out of your palm. It's long, it's multi-jointed, looks somewhat arachnoid. And you remember
The dancing
the
creatures.
dancing creatures, these webs that have formed around your forearms. They start to flow down your arms and out your hands. And there, in the space of a moment, standing over Angus's body, is one of these dancing creatures. It turns to look at you, and then it bows, spreading its 7, 5, 9, however many arms, sort of genuflecting. It bows. It looks down at Angus and reaches up and grabs what you now realize are webs that were starting to form on the ceiling. That is what was gouting out of Angus. It grabs them, brings them down, and starts weaving his wound together. Whereas before you stopped the bleeding, it seems that this creature is doing something to Angus. All right, so Angus, you're not dead.
That's good.
Yeah, you'll live
Maybe.
forever.
No.
It is, of course, however,
That sounds ominous.
it is, of course, however, the creatures.
I mean, who wants to live forever?
Who wants to live?
Who
forever?
dares to know forever?
Now the creature is wounded. It's and it looks down at Father Gabriel standing over Angus, and it looks at Chesterfield, his sword drawn, and it
On God.
looks at Blue. It's half of its face torn off, and it backs off
Hell real does.
and begins to dissipate.
No, you don't.
Okay. So that is what it does. However, it is Chesterfield's go.
I'm swinging at it.
Right, you run up and swing at it, and of course it's
Nope.
going to swing back at you.
Yeah.
That's a 29 out of 70.
And it failed. So give
That
me
was a
some
hard-
damage.
Roll that beautiful boy to fun.
Snake eyes?
Yep.
Just slides off the plates.
Yeah.
All right. Blue.
Come on, Blue.
It's of course going to swing back at you.
You're my boy,
I
Blue.
can't see it. Put on my glasses.
That's you. Spend a luck point.
You're so lucky.
Spend a luck point.
You're
Do I spend a luck point for the one?
lucky.
No.
No.
All right. Yes, you will beat it. That is another extreme success, which will impale. As you swipe up at it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Give me some damage.
Okay, so that is that. No, it's not max, so I can't.
So it's
6 plus what you roll.
6 plus whatever.
6
okay.
plus what you roll.
Yeah.
So the dice.
Max. Bravo, sir.
Oh, it's a murder.
18.
All right. So, yeah. So Blue runs up, and he doesn't care that this creature's backed off. It seems like it's trying to get away. You
Welcome to Cleveland.
are convinced now.
Appropriate in Santa Fe.
You broke the keeper.
This is, of course, why they're now called the Guardians. You run up and you give it another uppercut. As you rise up, the creature looks down and it can see what's coming,
Hell yeah.
and it snorts.
The rock is cooking.
And for a moment, you hear this voice. Well, that is unexpected. and you chop its head off. There's this gout of blood
Nice.
that sparks up into the air and then just fades away in these blue sparkles. The whole creature's body just sort of begins to turn into this ethereal wind, and within moments, there is no trace of it ever existing. You look down at the ground, you see the statue itself just sort of crumble into dust.
Okay. I feel pretty good about that one.
I'm gonna walk over to Angus and put my hand out to help him up.
He's unconscious.
Oh, he's on. Okay, never
So
mind.
back to my original thing. Burn the
I
tree.
thought you was.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. As you do this,
Shit.
this arachnoid creature that has just finished helping. Oh, you haven't seen it before. Chesterfield, please give me a sanity roll. Okay. This creature is leaning over Angus. It is weaving something into its flesh.
That'll work.
20.
4 points of sanity.
Oh,
Jeez.
You're getting the bad rolls here. It's weaving something into its flesh, but it doesn't. Maybe it's not hurting him, but as you cut off this creature's head, the Amusa, whatever it is, it's dead now. It doesn't matter. The creature rises up on spindly limbs. It turns to blue. It says, "You have something for me, don't you?" It points. It points at your wrists.
Oh, the little black veins are around?
So as you look down, you have these webs all along your forearms. I have something for me. Yes.
I don't want these.
Wonderful. And it walks over to you, just sort of like, it's not a walk or a stroll. It's like it rocks up onto another set of limbs, and the other, the ones it was standing on sort of rise up behind it, almost in like a wheel shape as it moves and writhes towards you. And it reaches out with 3 hands on each arm, and it just starts stroking your arms. As you feel those goosebumps rise up, and then they keep rising. And they rise, and you can see these little pustules of flesh start rising up out of your forearms, and then they burst.
gross.
And flowing out of them
Zit videos.
is another one of these creatures. It explodes out of your forearms, but you don't feel any pain. In fact, you feel lighter
Scabies.
than you ever have before. But as it rises
I don't
up,
think that's how
before you-
scabies works.
Doesn't Cthulhu.
as it rises up before you, it turns to you. Genuflex says, "Thank you for the passage." And the two of them turn and they begin marching towards the tree.
You guys need a lighter?
We have no need for your fake fire.
Oh.
You do not belong here. And they're not looking at you. They haven't turned towards you. You hear this sort of
In my head,
reverberating
yeah.
in your head. This is our world, not yours.
Is there a way home? Well, we have one.
These
Roll the
Gravians.
dice.
And at this point, they do pause
Mhm.
in their march towards the tree. They turn back towards the staircase and they gesture. And you see there, standing in place of the stairs, your way back to the main levels of the museum now cut off. All that is there is this enormous... actually, sorry, not enormous. There is this stone door that's familiar to you from
Well,
the
he
Egyptian
came in.
exhibit. It's got a funnel of webs, these iridescent, multi-hued webs that rise up to the ceiling, and through them, it's stone frame, stone door, but it starts to creak open, rising up out of the ground, sort of being sucked into that funnel of webs. Now, as this happens, of course, they begin marching back towards the tree, and you all hear from the door on the far side of the room, not this stone door,
The other doors.
but the one from which
Double
the chant was emanating. You hear the chant change. And it says, "In one hand he sows the grain, and in the other he will reap it." And there's this sort of vision that flashes in front of your eyes of this enormous field of grain bursting from the ground. You're not quite sure where you are. You're not standing in a body, but you can tell just sort of in your souls, and this applies to all of you, even Angus, unconscious on the ground. You have this vision. They must be 6, 7, 8 feet tall, and in the center of this enormous field that stretches out all the way to the horizon stand 2 enormous trees, and for some reason you think they're cedars. And then the vision fades away. What do we do?
Whose turn is it?
Whoever wants to go.
So we saw a vision.
Yeah.
There's a door.
So there's the stone door.
And then there's a double door
double
with the
doors.
chanting chamber.
And that's the door I came through?
That is the stone door is the one you came through originally in the
Right.
Egyptian
I
exile.
feel like
That's the way out. I came through that.
I've had a day. So go to the double doors and I'm gonna chop its head off.
Okay. So you asked for a way back, but you've decided to go forward. So you turn to the double doors and you start marching towards the chanting. Chesterfield, what are we doing?
The door just takes us out.
If we don't stop them here, they'll do this to other people too.
What about the detective?
Angus,
Because you didn't say I had any health.
So you now have 8 health.
Oh, okay. So I was
But
like,
you
I
do-
just thought I was at,
-4.
0.1, and I was just rolling with that.
Now I'll reach a hand down to help him up.
And as
And I'll
you're
say, let's go, Dick.
you
Get up."
reach your hand down to help him up. Angus, do you take his hand?
If I kind of just do
In
one of
one
these.
hand, the blade is still
No,
out. Though.
I do this, I try to pick myself up, right? So I know very damn well that I've got shit all over my hands, right? Blood and guts. And I grab his hand, and as he's trying to help me up, I also grab the back of his arm, and I let him help me. Oh, thanks, I appreciate it, Chesterfield.
And at that,
I'll send you the bill.
at that-
shut the fuck up.
At that, another sort of chord rings out from the doors. In one hand he brings the rain, and in the other he will reap it. And you're back in that field. You feel like you're about halfway towards these enormous trees, except there's something odd about them. As you look at them, you realize that there's something wrong with the bark. It's too geometric. And there's a wind that blows through the field of crane. It starts rattling and shifting, and you see the trees, the 3 of you now, farther away. They just start shaking, and you see the trees shaking, and water falls from above onto the field, but it's violent. All right, folks. So we've got some bad news here. The gods of the Elder Mythos have decided to afflict us with faulty audio here for about 9 or 10 minutes. They didn't want us sharing their secrets. And so, unfortunately, we've got about 9 minutes here where you're going to see a bunch of pantomime. Maybe in the edit we'll cut some of that footage down so it's not quite the whole 9 minutes. But in any case, essentially, I, Ethan, your keeper of arcane lore, am going to be here to kind of explain what you missed with the lost audio. So essentially what happens is that when our investigators go to throw open the double doors to the chamber from which all that chanting was coming from, they are thrown into another vision. In that vision, they find themselves at the base of those 2 enormous trees, except when they're there, they realize these aren't trees. They're covered in scales and slime and muck, and they smell like the ocean, and they realize these are legs, and they lead all the way up. They follow the legs up towards this 100 story tall something, some creature, and they're blinded by a flash of light. And I had this really, I think, pretty cool song going on, but I can't recreate it. So it references the creature carries the sun in one hand, and in the other it will reap the sun, presumably. And at this point, they're shunted out of the vision, blinded by this light they see at the top of the creature. As their blindness fades, they can see into the ritual chamber, and here they're confronted with a circle of hooded, cloaked figures. The cloaks are like a deep navy blue with silver trim, but standing in the certain center of the circle is an uncloaked figure. It is, of course, Dr. Credence Hook, and he is bared to the waist, chest hair flowing in the breeze, as it were. And on either side of the room, they see all of the attendees of the gala. And they're either unconscious or dead, or they're not moving, they're on the ground. And the investigators, they can't quite figure out the state of these people on the ground. Then on the other side of the room, they see that it's not just people on the ground. There are also these enormous, like, glass cylinders set up, filled with fluid, and suspended in them are the bodies of people that look like they came off of that tree in the other room, because they've got a hole in their throat and in their abdomen and in their groin area as well. And they're just sort of suspended in the fluid inside of these cylinders. Then Credence does something creepy. He's like, "Welcome, my friends. You're right on time." And then they're thrown into another vision. Now they're still at the foot of this creature in the center of the wheat field. But as they look up, the blinding light clears away, and they see this monstrous mix of humanoid and octopoid and kind of like almost a dragon-like creature with long arms, spreading bat wings, a face that's got this kind of writhing, ropey beard, but it's not a beard because those are freaking tentacles and they're covered in suckers, and all the rain that was falling earlier was just slime that was being spread by these writhing tendrils. And they see these two bright red eyes at the top of, again, this 100-story tall creature staring down at them. And they hear once more a verse. I really wish I could recreate it, but I can't, and that's my failing. But the words were something to the effect of, when it sleeps, worlds are born, and when it wakes, it reaps them. And then the investigators are shunted back into that ritual chamber, confronting Hook and his acolytes all around him. And Hook is like, "Hey, what's up?" And the investigators are like, "We've had enough of this shit. We're just going to go straight to trying to shoot your face off." And so we just have a string of stupid rolls here. I just want to point out, just freaking stupid rolls. So Angus, he's like, "Hey, I want to manifest a bullet in my gun so I can shoot this guy." And so he gets an extreme success on a power roll to manifest a bullet in his gun, because if you remember, it was entirely unloaded and all of his clips were unloaded. So, but he manifested one singular bullet and he fired it at Credence, and he rolled a frickin' 1. And then I kind of went around the room to try and figure out what everybody else was doing before we got to the results of that shot. And so I think Chesterfield and Blue, they just decide to rush him, weapons raised. At this point, our investigators have kind of lost all patience with the world around them, and they're like, "Oh, we're just ready for this to be over. We wanna wake up." Right? And so they were just rushing him. But Father Gabriel's like, "Hey," and Greg really asked this question, like, "What do you do if you want to do some like cool magic thing, but you're out of magic?" And I was like, "Well, there's this awesome rule where if you're out of magic points, but you want to do a magic thing, you can just spend your hit points instead." And he's like, "Awesome, that's what I'm gonna do." And I asked him, like, "How many hit points do you have?" And he's like, "I've got 6." And I I I was like, "Okay, well, it's your choice. Have fun at it." And so he says he wants to manifest the sins of Credence Hook. He's like, "I am the conduit for the divine, and the divine is going to judge hook here. And of course he rolls another fucking one. I think Greg rolled like 4 or 5 ones in this session, which is redonkulous, right? But in any case, so he gets a critical success, and he manifests this, and then we kind of flow into our last big confrontation of the of the season. And I think at this point we can kind of like mesh it back into the part with audio. And again, so sorry everybody for this situation. We're doing our best to rectify it for the future, and we hope that you stick around to see what we can do once we get our act together here with the audio. But yeah, let's get you back to the video.
I'm pacing behind him, but the whole time, I'm ready to turn that axe into Louisville Slugger.
Okay. So you're keeping pace with Chesterfield. You're going to give him the old one too.
Right too.
All right. So we're going to go to Angus. You rolled a 4.
Yes.
So that is an extreme success, I
Indeed.
imagine. So guns are impaling weapons. What's maximum damage for a bullet is what?
On your sheet.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. It's 1d8 plus 4.
Yep. 1d8 plus 4.
For the gun?
Oh, wait, no.
1d8 plus-
No.
My
1d10.
1d10. Oh, sorry.
Right, so you're going to do
Plus 2.
so
actually.
you'll do
12.
12 plus 1d10 plus 2.
So roll a d10.
Just the d10.
You have d10 plus 2 plus 12.
So 24.
Wow.
This dude
Listen,
after we leave here, after we're done, we could probably even keep the uniform or costumes on. We're all going down to the casino. We're putting money on these two.
You rolled 2 1s in a row.
You too.
Look, we got to roll it.
Relax,
I'm gonna
100
cheer
on
you
black.
the fuck
Hey,
out.
let's go.
All right. So 24 points. The bullet strikes Hook right in the chest, and it opens up a gash in the flesh, but you hear a bing as it hits metal striking metal. It opens up a gash, and leaking out from within is this golden fluid. It's not blood. And he looks down, kind of puzzled. You hurt me.
well, yeah, you fucked with the wrong people. I'm tired of your shit today. I just wanted to come to the stupid museum for my friend, and here we are.
And Angus begins his tirade, and Creedon starts walking towards. He's ignoring the two of you, but we're going to get to what happens then. And he's just walking towards you, but you can tell he's been hurt, and he was not expecting to be hurt, even though he saw you point a gun at him. Father Gabriel,
I've got
you have
Santa on my
afflicted
side.
him with sin, is what you said. So I'm going to put this in your hands here.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to put that. There it is. I want you to roll that for me.
This?
That D10 that I just placed in front of
What do you want me to roll?
you. I want you to roll that die.
1.
I hate you. I hate you
Ah,
so much.
absolutely wonderful.
we are definitely going to the casino.
Yeah, you know.
You lose 1 point of sanity, and you spend 1 point of magic.
You could
That
have
I don't
lost.
have.
This
You
year,
don't have.
you could have lost 10 sanity. What? Just
Dam's 10
health.
health.
Yeah.
And
So 1 point of health.
Apparently, I'm going to put it on 1 black.
Yeah,
at
there
the
you go.
end of the-
And as you throw out your will, as you believe, as you channel the divine through you, casting judgment in God's stead in this case, being God's eyes here in wherever you are this dream. That golden blood that is leaking out of Chesterfield starts to lose its lust. Chesterfield is leaking out of Credence, begins to
He wants
lose
to be dead, apparently.
its luster. It fades until it starts flowing quicker, a deep red instead. All right, Chesterfield, I think you you are keeping pace, so Chesterfield's going to take the lead.
Taking a swipe at him.
And of course, he is going to fight back. Right. And just sort of try and backhand.
Baby!
One. This is dumb. Okay? This is just dumb.
We're gone. We're just gonna go ahead and.
All right. Well, maybe you know what? Maybe I can roll a 1.
Yeah.
No, it's a 26.
Let's give you a little bit of help. Yeah.
No.
The good dice? No? Okay. I mean, I was trying to be nice.
So you will. That is a critical success. So first off, roll luck for me.
98.
This is exactly when you wanted to roll high. You get 8 points of luck. But give me some damage now. This is an impaling weapon, a sword. And yes, does have a capital W in there.
So it's a D6, so it's 6 plus D6 plus damage bonus.
Yes.
All right.
And some BMGs.
Better than
12 or 6.
12 points, yeah. So unlike that titanous creature.
The first one was max damage, wasn't it?
Yeah, so 6.
4 and 2 is 6 plus
your
6.
Plus, did he get a damage?
Yeah, the 6 is
Yeah,
the
it's
max.
the
damage.
6 is the
okay,
max.
okay.
So you lunge forward in a perfect fencer's stance. Just yeah, right? And where does it get him?
Straight in the throat.
It pierces straight through his throat. And blood starts leaking out, and he stumbles.
It's not possible. I am a gold.
And he keeps walking, but he's stumbling. Blue, you're running up behind with the 2 here. He's gonna fight. I hate what?
0, 4, 4.
I'm 5.
Well, you know, there comes a time in a man's life where you just
like him.
you might just want to hang up the hat of being the keeper of our kid.
And I'm putting my strength behind this blow, by the way.
All right. And he would have clocked you too, but okay. No, so Chesterfield, you've got your sword in his throat. There's red blood leaking from his chest where he's been shot, and you how do you finish her?
Well,
Blue.
I felt like the shot that I hit on the other guy, Hamasu, worked really well, so I just kind of give him a jumping wallop right down the middle of the skull.
Okay, so you leap up over Chesterfield's shoulder, axe in both hands. You come down, striking him right on the crown, and it sinks in, and you feel it stop halfway through the bone. And then Chesterfield, you're still holding onto your sword, I imagine. And what do you do when you pierce him?
I'm gonna pull out when I see him start going through.
So you pull out when you start seeing him go through, and you can tell he's struggling to get through the skull. What do?
I'm gonna help him push it through.
All right. And so Chesterfield, you reach over, you put your hands on the head of the axe, and
Right.
you're still pulling on the handle, and he pushes down on the top, and you just through the skull all the way from crown to jawbone. It splits in half down the middle, and he speaks.
Fuck that shit.
I was a golden man.
Was.
And he slups, falling off of the axe to the ground. And you hear it as out of his chest falls this bullet. And it's this shimmering golden color.
Well, I guess we have the Midas touch, right?
The doors
I put that one back in
behind
the
you slam shut.
Yep, like,
And drawing your attention, they slam shut. You don't see anything. You look back around, and the room is clear. You're standing in a vast sea of gray smoke, fog, whatever it is, this swirling substance. And then you turn back and you look at the doors, and there is someone there, bent over crone, a shawl thrown over her head, hunched forward, small, or at least she was. The shawl along her back opens up, and from her spine protrude long arachnoid legs, 8 of them that arc up over all of you, sort of forming pillars all around you. raising her up into the air as she stares down at you, look into her face, and it just looks like an old woman, the one that has aged well. Crow's feet at the eyes, long gray hair, piercing blue irises. She looks down at you. She says, "You do not belong here. Folk of that false world, here in this land of dreams is my realm. But I thank you, interlopers as you are, for removing that small needle. It does this old woman good to know there are some of those in the land below with courage. I wonder how far it will take you. Now, wake." And all of you collapse and see black. The next day's paper will read, "Gas leak at the Cleveland Museum of Art."
Of course.
All of you would wake up the next morning, strewn about the basement of the museum. All of the different gala goers there with you, sort of rubbing the sleep from their eyes, none of them knowing how they arrived. You see, there's Tommy. He's alive. You see, there's Trixie. She's alive, and the two of them are hugging each other. And I thought you were dead, and all that nonsense. And there's the mayor. "Yes, I knew exactly what to do when everyone fell unconscious, but for myself."
Question. Does he have his clothes on or the other person's clothes?
He's got the Emperor's clothes on. No, he is naked when he wakes, but that doesn't stop him. He's proud. There is Steve, who looks around, then remembers that he's supposed to be blind.
I knew it! That son of a bitch was lying the whole time!
All
Mother-
those who you saw on the lying still are awake and well. And here in the room, there's also your good friend, Dr. Lavard. But when you look at him, you don't see that same look of uncomprehension, confusion, whatever it is you see on everyone else's face. In his eyes, you see a glow. And he looks at all of you, he grins. "Thank you, my dear friends. I have seen the golden light." And that's where we're going to end
I
this
slapped the
chapter
shit out.
of Broken Sky Revelations.
Yes!
Nice.
Well played.
I hope you all have enjoyed playing here with us, all of our viewers. This is our first attempt on something put out into the world, and I think we did a good job. So I hope you guys think the same.
Yes, I can't wait to revisit this.
Any last thoughts, Greg?
Oh, so many.
Okay. Anyone you want to vocalize?
Yes. Is it possible that the spear is still there and Lavard is smiling?
The spear is gone. Any last thoughts, Ryan?
Just one.
Yeah.
We return to this again. I got the choice between two characters, correct?
Three.
Three. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
perhaps.
you just have multiple personality disorder.
It seems so, but who knows what strange terrors
Right.
will arise. Any last thoughts, Daryl?
Can I upgrade to a battle axe? Just thinking that thing works.
I agree. Well, you've got a new friend, and he's got deep pockets.
Fair enough.
Any last thoughts, Angus? Any last thoughts, Dom?
Not finished. I'm not finished yet, because I did not find the man I was looking for at all. He wasn't even here.
Indeed, you still have yet to
Maybe
fish
find his sister
for your
either.
answers.
Yes.
I'll help you with that next time.
All right.
Cool.
That is Broken Sky Revelations. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
No, I'm sorry. What? You want me to read these? All right, I guess. All original content by Roleplay Repeat. The TTRPG system used is Call of Cthulhu, 7th edition by Chaosium. You can find exclusive merchandise at nerdyteco.com. That is nerdyteeco.com. All music provided by ZombieMan1793. And we'd like to say a very special thanks to our family and our friends. Thank you for putting up with us. I mean, all your support. And no giant, cosmic, supernatural, cephalopod-headed humanoids were harmed in the making of this video. At least for now, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know. Good night.